Hello, hello. Good evening. How are you? Can you listen to me?
Good evening, teacher.
Hi, how are you? Okay. Welcome to the class. I hope everything's okay. We're gonna start right now talking about. We're gonna start with some grammar. Okay. By the way, in order to start, I want to mention that we already started with the module B, right? But you have to work with module B. Now, basically, we are working with B3. Um, so then we're gonna keep going with B4 this week. We're gonna finish, by the way, this with this B this week. We're gonna check out the vocabulary, grammar presentations related to this one and the video ones also. So hopefully I hope you're working with the other presentation. Oh, sorry, with the homeworks or activities that you have assigned. We're gonna work with that, okay? So by the way, I reassigned to your partner the last quiz because she had some problems with her connection. But no worries, it's not. It was only for her. I'm gonna check out that. But now everything with you is with together with you and your partner will be about this second uh, module D, right? And I hope you are working little by little. You still have time to complete the activity about that level. And let's continue now let's start with something very simple, easy to understand, by the way. My computer is, I hope I'll be able to come to, oh yeah, now I can do it. Well, I hope, I don't know, how are you, Noelia? How is everything? How was your weekend?
Was great. Thank you.
Okay. Are you still, are you going to finish your school?
I finished it the last Friday.
Oh, wow. Then you are available and you can work maybe more with English with your favorite movies.
Yes.
That's great. Then you have to take your time to practice more with your favorite ones. Maybe your series. Have you seen Friends? This
The series? Yes.
did you finish? Or maybe
Yes.
wow, really?
Yes.
That's great. I have this series in DVDs and it is great.
Wow.
Remember.
I wanna have that. I
Yeah,
think
it is.
that's my favorite series.
Yeah, right. It is. It's very interesting. There
Yes.
is Joy now, Ross, Phoebe,
Rachel.
Rachel. Yeah, and it's very interesting. It was. I finished. I have my collection. I bought with. I think with 200 Bolivianos in La Paz, high resolution. It's possible to find out here in La Paz, but not original ones. Probably kind of the copy from the originals, but it was
Yes.
great. Yeah, like it contains almost everything, even the Thanksgiving that already happened these days. The Thursday, the last Thursday, right? Then the Black Friday, because usually um, people go to visit families one day before. That's on Thursday. They eat turkey in the uh, Thanksgiving. The next day is the traffic is so heavy in the US and Canada. And basically,
Yes.
Right, but that's interesting. Did you celebrate Thanksgiving with someone, maybe, or I don't know?
No, no, I never celebrate.
Yeah, I used to celebrate every year because I belong to one group of teachers here in La Paz. We used to celebrate, and this year also we did it. We, yeah, but not with turkey. We eat, I think, chicken. But it was good to see my colleagues. After 1 year, I saw them the last year. It was also in Thanksgiving, and after 1 year, I had the chance to see them. It was interesting. Anyway, yeah, let's start with past continuous tense. Um, when do we use past continuous? It is easy. Oh, well, let me hide this one and we use past continuous to show that an action continued for a period of time, right? In the past, such as, oh yeah, okay, now it's working. It is formed by was, were, and plus ing, right? That's the basic formula to use past continuous tense. And it used to happen, let's say, at 5 p.m. doing his homework, 7 p.m., and now probably he's doing something different. Tim was doing his homework from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. That period of time it means that he was working with his homework. But in that case, we use past continuous. In this time, during this time was continuous. So was plus ing. Was were, right, plus ing. And that's past continuous tense. Past continuous, what were you doing at 5:30 p.m.? How can he answer, Noelia?
I was
This,
doing my homework.
yes, I was doing my homework. Okay. Oh, here is very cold. I am with my with a carpet on my legs. Otherwise, I won't be able to stand because it was snowing. Yesterday, I went to Huayna Potosí. It was so great. Snowy
When?
cap to Huayna Potosí mountain yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so great because we went with the university where I study also. We went to read some maps with some applications from with cell phone, but it was great. We couldn't get the peak because you need more time, but I went to the first camping around 5,300 meters sea level. It was the snow. It was so nice. It was great. But anyway, so I can say, yesterday I was not climbing. I was hiking Huayna Potosí mountain
Wow.
at this time. Yeah, at this time, no, I just got back, but it was nice. It was so good. You have to come to La Paz, and we can go to the mountains to see the snow. The snow, it is so nice. Even you can see some. Sometimes, if you're so lucky, you can see condors or pumas. But it's not very common. The most common one is to see biscachas. It's just, but the animals, no, it's not important. The most interesting there is to see the mountain, to climb up the snow, you have to feel, right? Well, let's keep going. And when we talk about what was Tim doing at 5:30 p.m., how can you answer? Because he's Tim, right? But
Yes.
He asks her, and how can you answer the Tim's question or his question?
I think he were doing his homework.
Yes, Tim was doing his homework, right?
Yes.
Maybe, yes, he was doing his homework. Good. And also in past continuous, we use when. And how come we can say? We sometimes use the past continuous tense and the past tense for two different actions. In the same sentence, we use the past continuous tense for the longer action. We use the past tense for the shorter action. Okay. This is past continuous for longer actions. No, sorry. Yes, for longer actions, we use the past only past tense for shorter action. Like yesterday, I went to buy something from the store. That's a short action. Or I can say yesterday I was playing football with my friends. That's not very short. Probably you were playing around 45 minutes, 1 hour. I don't know. That we're going to use usually past continuous. We use when, cuando to link the two actions together. Right? I can say Tim was doing his homework from 5 to 7 p.m. Mom came home at 6:30. And we can formulate, how can you formulate this to, yeah, this one sentence here, how can you formulate?
Mm,
Okay.
uh,
You can start with this.
when Timmy was doing his homework when mom came home.
Mhm. Tim was doing his homework when mom came home. Yes. One action was going on and the other action interrupts the action that was happening.
Yes.
This is, oh, sorry. Tim, right? You said Timmy. That's interesting. This is Tim. Oh, and then I wrote Tom, but it's not Tim. Tim was doing his homework when mom came home. By the way, this is interesting also. For example, in the United States, they will say mom. In UK, they will say mom.
Mom. Yes.
Okay, it's the same meaning. Anyway, um, well, what is the first action? Always with the one with that is with ing. This is the first action. And this Tim was doing his homework is first action. Action number one. When mom came home, action number two. The continuous ing will be always in the first action. The simple past will be always in action number two. When we use two actions at the same time, or one action that interrupts or the other action. Okay. Over here. Just one moment, please. I want to check out something. I have to do. I'm sorry. I will. Let me do it. But my computer is getting crazy. Going. Okay. A moment, please. Just a moment. To check out if everything is okay with this. It's great. It's great. Well, now let's continue. Okay, we use the past continuous tense for longer actions, we said, right? Tim was doing his homework approximately for 2 hours. When mom came, we use the past tense for shorter action. His mom came. I think it is a short action, short period time action, and that's why we use it. Well, let me hide this one for me. Beauty panel, no, the floating meeting controls. Um, the key structure for simple past, or I can say for past continuous, is if you want to ask, if you want to formulate a question, we're going to use the question word. In this case, the question word is what, right? We use the question word, the verb be in past was where, the subject, the verb with ing, and the complement. What were you doing at that time? Read the second one.
I was talking on the phone.
And we use the past continuous tense for actions that continue for a period of time in the past. Read, please.
The other sentence or
Yes,
the
yes.
meaning. Okay. The police were chasing the robber when the robber fired his gun.
Hello, Betsy, how are you?
Fine, teacher. Good
Hello.
evening.
Good evening. Okay. We were working with simple past and past continuous. Una combinación pasado continuo y pasado simple, okay?
Okay.
The formula is only for questions, what were you doing? But basically, I'm going to write something here. It's very easy. Let me write. For example, the only thing is was, where, was or where, plus verb with ing. Okay. That's it. He was working. I was doing my homework. Okay, this is past continuous, right? Pasado continuo. Facilito. But was where with the verb and ing, I can say anything like working, traveling, running, doing, for example, right? And I was doing my homework, but usually we use ing, utilizamos el pasado continuo para acciones que son un poco largas. Like, for example, the police were chasing the robber. La policía estaba persiguiendo al ladrón. Chasing, right? We use was where. Was where? Yes. We use the verb. Chase is the verb. In Spanish is perseguir. ing plus ing, right? The police were chasing the robber when, but we use one word to separate the actions. Toda la vida donde haya ing siempre va a ser la primera acción y donde haya simplemente pasado simple va a ser la segunda acción. Y además esto va a ser a longer action. This will be a short action. Acción corta, acción larga. Separamos con when. We separate with when those two sentences. Basically, there are two sentences, dos oraciones. Al final es una sola oración, pero estas acciones son divididas, separadas con when. Why? Una acción estaba sucediendo, ¿no? La policía estaba persiguiendo al ladrón. Run, right? The police car was chasing to the robber. Then the robber, primera acción, ¿no? The police was chasing the robber, but the robber started to shoot. The robber fired his gun cuando empezó a disparar, ¿no? Okay. Mm, we used to link when, right? Utilizamos para unir a longer action and a shorter action in the past. Unimos una acción larga con una acción corta en el pasado. ¿Ok? ¿Combinación de qué? Past continuous with simple present. Oh, sorry. Simple past and past continuous. Longer action with a shorter action. Okay. Only that. And it doesn't matter if I can start with this. No importa si yo puedo empezar también con esta, ¿no? El ladrón le disparó a la policía mientras la policía perseguía al ladrón. También podemos utilizar while, mientras, o when. Both of them are okay. While or when. Okay. So that's important to remember. ¿Se entendió, verdad, Betsy? Did you understand? Did you get it? Or maybe some questions?
No, teacher. Yes.
Okay, Betsy. Let's continue, Sonoria. Let's practice here. Try to write here one sentence. Peter play football. Peter will play in this is, remember, longer action, short action, and try to solve this. Okay, you have to write this. Peter, I don't know. Any of you? Please give me 2 minutes. I'm drying out. I need to hydrate my tongue. So yeah. Okay, give me a couple of seconds. Not a couple of seconds. Uh, give me 1 minute, please. And while you will write this example, okay? Okay, let's continue. I'm sorry, I was drying out without water. But what is the answer for this? Can you help me?
I can tell you.
Sure.
Peter was playing football when he break his leg.
Okay, could be good, but something is not okay. Peter was playing. How about you, Betsy?
Mm, uh, mm, Peter was play his football when he break his leg.
Break, but we have to use the past of break is broke.
Yes,
Yes, right?
yes,
Peter was playing football when he broke his leg. Don't forget, this is simple past, right?
yeah.
Okay, very good. Um, the longer action, he was playing, let's say, from 1 p.m. 1 p.m. until 2 p.m. He was playing during this time, right? He started to play and something happened and he broke his leg, right? The action was interrupted. When he broke his leg, it was not 1 hour, it was maybe 1 minute, right? It's a short time, okay? 1 hour. It is, I'm sorry for my writing, it's not really good. But that's the idea, okay? So let's continue now with his example is good. So, long action, but at this moment, it's 5:30, and we are talking about the past. Peter was playing football when he broke his leg, right? Okay, my brother and I have breakfast. We have here something from 7 to. How can you write this one now? Anyone, please. Think about this. And you're gonna write something over there, okay? So let's do it. How can you write? I'm gonna give you 1 minute. Okay, did you finish? Somebody maybe. How can you do this sentence? Anyone? Oh, sorry, May. Okay, let's do it. What about there? We have my brother and I have breakfast. The longer action and the short action is in blue. How do you think is the sentence? Anyone, please? Remember, we have to use was and where, right? It depends if it's singular or plural. And if you want to separate these actions, we're going to use when. Somebody? Betsy or Noelia? How do you think is that?
I think it's I was having a breakfast with my brother when the phone rang.
Yeah, it can be. I was having breakfast with my brother. When you said when the phone, the past of ring is
Rang.
rang. Yes, but we have to. How do you think is Betsy? The same or something different?
Mm. Mm.
We can start with.
Different.
Okay, please, can you help me with that? Wow. Bless you. Salud.
De frío.
Yeah, it is very cold. Betsy, how do you think is?
Puede ser teacher, my brother and I
Yes,
were
very
were
good.
were were have breakfast.
My brother and I were having
Breakfast.
yes breakfast
When
when
when the telephone rang.
when the telephone rang. Yes, when the phone rang or the telephone rang. Yes,
Yes.
that's correct. Yeah, it was easy, right? But don't forget, we keep that was well. We have to check out if it's singular, plural, or that. Very good, very good. This is easy. It's easy, but it's part of our topic. First, my brother and I were having breakfast when the phone rang. That's correct. Let's continue now with this one. How can you do now? Let's do it faster, please. How do you think? And how about this? I'm gonna give you a couple of minutes. But how do you think is this? Mom watch TV, the baby wake up. We won't separate with when or with nothing. We can use this just the one that we have here, okay? I'm gonna give you 1 minute. Okay, what's the answer, please, over here? Can you tell me? For example, mom, how can you start with, how can you start this example?
With the names we use was or were.
With singular, we use was, right?
Okay. No matter if it's a name, right?
Uh, sorry, mom.
Or no, with other example. No, with mom, with a name.
Yes, yes, yes. We can use with a name. We can use was, for example, Shirley was, or Jose was.
Okay. So mom was watching TV when the baby woke up.
Yes, right. Mom was watching TV. Yes, that's the right. This is correct. Very good. I'm sorry. Let's continue with the next one. We have here the next one, which is Sue and parents hiking. The fire starts. Let's think about that per 1 minute, please. But try to write now. Uh, okay. Hiking is caminando, right? What's the answer?
Sue and her parents were hiking
Mm-hmm.
when the fire. mm, what is the bus with the
Started.
started? Yes, when the fire started.
Mm-hmm. Sue and her parents were hiking because plural, right? When the fire started. Yes, that's it. Oh, sorry. I will stop sharing this one and I'm gonna share the other one that I have for you. Just give me a moment. Let's start now, please. Um, okay, we have this one. Well, when we talk about narrative past forms, usually we use also the same thing, okay? Cuando queremos contar algo. A narrative is a story or description of a past event when generally we use the past simple and the past continuous and the past perfect in the narrative. But usually that. What we have here, we had been trekking since the early hours up a steep and narrow jungle path, right? We had been trekking. This is past perfect, by the way. Then we have the next one. Monkeys were jumping from treetop to treetop. You know, what is the meaning of treetop? Lo más alto del árbol, right? Is la copa del árbol. Birds were calling to each other in. So this is una especie de cuento, ¿no? Let's continue, please, Betsy. The down.
Uh, the downlight water was dripping from every leaf. We stopped by a small
Stream.
Stream throughout our weather borders to refill them. It
Continue.
wasn't uh,
Yes,
it,
yes. Please go ahead. Continue.
it wasn't until Anna took her backpack off that she realized a delicate animal had attached itself to the top of her back.
Yes. A deadly animal had attacked, right? Itself.
Attached?
Attacked.
Okay.
Yes, attacked. Well, as you can notice over here, if we analyze this short paragraph, usually we are using this one. We had been trekking since the early hours up a steep and narrow jungle path, right? Mm, we have past perfect. This is just a moment, please. There are some neighbors. Okay, let's continue now. I'm sorry. Well, as you can notice, we have over here, we have been trekking. This is ing. We have simple past. Oh, past continuous, right? Birds were calling to each other. And the same here we have was the lion water was dripping from every leaf. You know, dripping is like drops, water, right? We stopped. Simple past. This is a combination for narrative forms, right? And took out our water bottles to refill them. Um, well, as you can notice, this is simple past, past continuous, and past perfect. Usually that is the how we work, right? Okay. So over here we have, can you recognize what is this, the first one? This is past continuous, right? What about this one? Simple past or past continuous or past perfect?
Past continue.
Past continuous, yes. Right? And this one is only simple past, right? And how about this? It wasn't until Anna took her backpack. What is that? Simple past, past continuous.
Is past perfect?
No. What is?
Hmm.
Simple past, right? Wasn't until Anna took. Take took. Simple past, right? Okay. This one is past perfect. We use the past simple to describe the main events for the story. He turned the corner and stopped suddenly. We are using, what is this one? Simple past, right? But we use a simple past to describe the main events of the story. Lo más principal, the main events we use simple past. Read the second one. Ah, yes. Please, Noelia. Number 2.
We use the past continuous to talk about background action or situations which were in progress at the time of the main event, or to talk about two actions that were in progress at the same time.
Read the examples, please, Noelia.
Example number 1, people were shooting and sirens and alarms were going off everywhere. The police were directing the crowds as the air ambulance was trying to land.
Okay. There is, as you can notice here, present continuous, past continuous, and the same, right? We use past continuous to talk about maybe two actions at the same time. One action, it was in progress, and the other action was in progress too. Las dos acciones estaban en progreso, ¿no? For example, here. Police were directing the crowds. La policía estaba dirigiendo el tráfico o la congestión as an air ambulance was trying to land. Como una ambulancia aérea estaba tratando de aterrizar, ¿no? Wow. ¿Cuál es la primera acción? Ambos suceden al mismo tiempo, right? That's why ing. This case can be plural or singular, it doesn't matter. No importa si es plural o singular, pero las dos acciones estaban sucediendo al mismo tiempo. En este caso también podemos utilizar las dos en pasado continuo. We use the past perfect to show that a past action took place before the story began or before the main events. I'm sorry. You have to read this one, Betsy, please.
We use the past perfect to show that a past action took place before the story began or before the main event. Number 1, which are the chows?
Chaos.
Chows?
Chaos.
Cows?
Huh?
Oh, cows. Nobody had seen the bank robbers escape. Number 2, they had been expecting a security problem for weeks before the attack.
Attack, right?
Yeah.
Antes del ataque, yes. With all, they had been expecting security problems for weeks before the attack. Semanas antes estaban planificando. So in this case, past perfect and past action, right, took place before the story began, before the main events. Generalmente, antes de que la historia se cuente en su totalidad, podemos empezar, dice, con past perfect. ¿Cómo se escribe el past perfect? Uy. I'm sorry. Okay. We keep going. We use the, before we start with this, the past perfect is only easy to write. Subject, el sujeto, right? Plus had, right? Plus be, but in this case is past participle of, oh, sorry, yes, been, right? Plus the verb ing, right? They had been expecting. That is past perfect continuous, right? Pasado perfecto continuo. But in this case, it's only past perfect. Past perfect is only sujeto, subject plus had plus past participle, right? Participle. Yes, only that. And That's it. Entonces, antes de que contemos de lleno la historia, podemos utilizar un past perfect. Pero eso ya es cuando ya escribimos, cuando contamos una historia, ¿no? When we write something, we tell something. But it is okay to practice with that. We often use time words such as when. ¿No? ¿Se acuerdan? Hace rato hemos utilizado when, cuando. While, mientras, right? I'm going to write here. We use before, right? We use after. We use as soon as. Tan pronto como, right? By the time. En aquel tiempo, right? O en aquel momento. Those are time words, palabras que nos indica el tiempo. To connect events and different narrative tenses. Do you remember when we used Peter? I think Peter was playing football when, estaba jugando fútbol cuando, right? When he broke his leg, right? He was reading his book when her mom called, right? Or in this case, they had already, I'm sorry, read please this one, Noelia.
They
Number
had
one.
already worked together before she interviewed him.
Le hizo una entrevista, ¿no? Sorry. They had already worked together before she interviewed him. They worked before. They had already worked. Ellos han trabajado juntos antes de que le entrevistara. Number two, read please, Betsy.
We washed the window while the others cleaned the floor.
Wash the windows while the others cleaned the door. Number three, please, Betsy. Oh, sorry, Noelia.
He hadn't seen her for years when they bumped into each other at the game.
Okay. Number four. Betsy, please.
He apologized.
Yes, apologized.
Apologized as soon as they had explained the problem to him.
Yes, apologized es disculpado, ¿no? Él se disculpó tan pronto como ellos le explicaron el problema a él. Right. He hadn't seen her for years when they bumped into each other at the game. The number five is the train left as the whistle was blown. El tren partió tan pronto como el, right? O como el silbato fue, o comenzó, ¿no? O silbó. This one, please, Betsy. Oh, sorry, Noelia, can you read number 6?
They still hadn't prepared the carpet by the time the president arrived.
Sorry. Here we have these ones, right? Before, while, mientras, antes, when, as As soon as, tan pronto como. Only as also we have, right? But it's something similar. They still hadn't prepared the carpet by the time, right? All of them are time words. Okay, time words. Those are time words. And well, what else? So we use that. Utilizamos para unir dos ideas, ¿no? O que estaban sucediendo. For example, this one, number 2. We wash the windows while the others clean the floor. Nosotros lavamos las ventanas mientras, okay, otros limpiaron el piso. Past, right? Okay, this is past events. Solamente pasado, ¿no? Now, please correct any mistakes you find in these sentences. Find out the mistakes, please. ¿Cuáles son los errores? Check out. Okay, please, let's check for the mistakes. What is the mistake here? Anybody was able to notice? What do you think, Noelia?
Well, the verb run.
The verb run. Over here, first of all, as I was coming, right? There is missing was.
Okay.
As I was coming out the bank. Okay, what about the number 2? What did you say? What was the mistake also? The verb. What's the other? Yes, right, this is. As I was coming. Was, right? Faltaba was. Or only as I came. So, como vine, right? Number 2, she wasn't realizing, pensando, realizing, no? A masked man, un hombre enmascarado, right? Past me shouting, I've got a gun, tengo un arma. Okay, gritándole, ¿no? Shouting. Y tengo una pistola. Okay. Number two, she wasn't realizing how serious he was until he asked her to marry him. Do you think it's number two? Do you think it's a mistake or no? ¿Habrá errores o no?
I think no.
Yes, hadn't realized. She wasn't realizing. ¿Por qué es un error? Porque realize es un verbo de no acción. Generalmente no va a ir con ing, ¿no? Es de pensar, ¿no es cierto? A los que decimos stative verbs or non-action verbs in English, we don't use ing. Es como, ya no lo estaba gustando, por ejemplo, ¿no? It's something different. How serious he was until he asked to marry. Yes. Oh, yes, this is where, right? Because they is plural, ellos estaban, right? Not ellos está. They were hitchhiking on the main road when the lorry estaban empujando, ¿no? La camioneta. Lorry is like a pickup truck, right? In American English, camioneta, right? Pickup truck. Oh, my pencil is crazy. And number four, what do you think is the mistake?
I think, well, the sentence don't have the word when.
When? Here, yes, probably. Oh, sorry. Hit, stall. Okay, in this case is she came up behind him, hit him on the head, stole his phone and run away. Okay. Only the thing is to change in the past, right? Into the past. Everything with this was simple past, pasado simple, porque eran acciones cortas, short actions, not longer actions. The journey took much longer than they had expected. That is correct. By the time the police found the body, they had searched for 3 months. We can use, by the time they found the body, they had been. Antes de la acción principal decíamos que podíamos utilizar pues, pasado perfecto continuo o pasado simple. No, pasado continuo, right? Entonces, antes de que hayan encontrado el cuerpo, ellos han estado buscando por 3 meses, right? Antes de que ocurra un evento más importante. Okay, I don't want you to feel tired. No quiero que se duerman o que se cansen mucho. Let me do something, please. Just for a moment. Okay. Just a moment, please. Okay, I'm gonna open that in a minute. Yes. I think I'll be ready in a moment. Please let me share with you the material. We're going to together, please. Here we go.
Come on! Benjamin Oscar Philip. Quit playing video games and go clean your room.
What's the first one? Oh, sorry, what's the answer?
His mom interrupted him.
Yes. Interrupted him, right?
Yes.
The action was interrupted, so we use the simple past simple.
Clean your room.
But Mom, I did it this morning.
I don't want to hear it.
Mom.
Go.
Which one?
She saw a controller.
She saw a controller. Yes. The action that interrupts the flow is always in the past simple.
What?
She traveled to another world while she was cleaning the controller, or while she cleaned the controller, or she cleaning the controller. Which one?
While she was cleaning the controller.
The tense that follows the word while is usually past continuous, right? Después de while generalmente va a ir past continuous.
Stay away! Huh? Benjamin, help!
Mom?
Benjamin,
How'd you get in there?
Benjamin saw his mom
While she was calling him.
Yes. Past continuous, right?
How'd you get in there?
it doesn't matter. Just get me out of here.
Oh, let's see.
Whoa. What was that? Benjamin? Oh. Ah! Benjamin, stop! Stop it!
Mom! Listen, we need to beat the game.
What?
Mom, just trust me.
No.
Yeah!
Did we beat the game?
That was just the first level. There's still the Jungle of Despair, Poison Bamboo Forest, Gates of Destruction, and we still gotta beat the Dragon King.
What?
But don't worry, I've got a cheat.
Benjamin, cheating? You know I don't approve of
While the mom was talking, Benjamin sent her to the palace.
Benjamin sent her to the palace.
Simple past, right? Remember, the past simple has the verb in the past. Of course.
That was amazing! Did you see that? All those trees, the mountains, and this castle. Wow! So where's this Dragon King?
Mom! Mom!
How do we beat him?
The heart, Mom! Aim for the heart!
I've got an idea.
While he was walking, the dragon slept, the mom slept, the dragon slept, or the dragon slept.
The dragon slept.
The past of sleep is slept, right?
Ben, now's your chance.
All right.
Since he was lying on the floor, the mom beat him, the mom beat him, or the mom beat him.
The mom beat him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the last one, right? Beat. Because beat is morder, right? It's different. Sorry.
Oh, Mom!
We did it! Benjamin, thank you. You really did clean your room, didn't you?
Yeah.
2 players?
Did you like that? Oh, it was 86%. Let me show you for a moment. Eighty 86%. Okay, guys, now let's continue, please, with our book. Vamos a continuar con el texto. Okay, so what we have for this B2 or B3, right? We have to work with this. Let me share with you my screen. Well, this is the, sorry, an endorsement bill. I know we checked out this one, right? When he got the money from somebody, he wanted to open his own sport shoes. Wanted to sell that, but let's continue with the next one. What do we have here? Let me check out. Okay, just a moment, please. So let me share now. Well, we have to learn, so you have to learn some of the big vocabularies here. For example, there are some of the agent for commercial endorsements. Well, there is a analysis, right? What do you think is there? Just a moment, please. For example, we have to find out over here proposal and how can we do this? I'm sorry. Just a moment, please. Okay. Yes. We have to change these nouns to the verb, okay? ¿Cómo podemos cambiar estos sustantivos a los verbos? How can we change that? Let's do it together. How about this one? Analysis is the noun, but how about the verb? Somebody? You can see, right? Pueden ver mi pantalla, ¿verdad?
Yes, teacher.
What do you think is this one? Analyze, right? And proposal, propuesta. What about the verb? Oh, sorry, number 2. Announcement, un anuncio. How do you think is the verb?
Announce.
Yes. Right? I'm sorry. And what about number 3? Proposal.
Propose.
Yes. Combination.
I don't know. Only
Combine, right? What about criticism? Criticar. Crítica. ¿Cómo sería criticar?
Critique.
Criticize, right?
Okay.
Criticar. Development, desarrollo. What do you think is development?
How do you spell that?
Development.
Development.
Desarrollo.
Develop it.
Develop, right?
Develop.
Pressure. Presión, pressure. What do you think is? Presionar. Press, right? Appointment, cita.
Appoint.
Okay.
It's not double P.
Reaction.
React.
React. Recommendation.
Recommend.
Recommend. Yes. Wow, there are some mistakes. Let me see. Why do you think? Maybe this is with analyze is with the Z, right? With C. Criticize is the opposite. And develop.
I think it's without E.
Yes.
Develop.
Mhm. Yeah. 70%. Okay. Well, oh, I didn't have to submit, but anyway, that was just an activity. Let's keep going. Just a moment, please. I'm going to stop sharing this. And we have to learn the other. Okay, the other one that is also we're going to work together. This is only check. Okay, we're going to practice with this. Here we go. For example, what about this? They worked together for many years and ellos han trabajado por muchos años y buen compañerismo de trabajo. What do you think is developed, right? Desarrollaron. Okay. The conductor that the train was ready to depart. What do you think is that? El conductor. Que el tren. Reacted.
Yes. Reaccionar. Right?
Do you think is that?
Or what is analizar, no?
Analyzed. Probably. What else?
We announced it.
We analyzed, right? Or criticized?
I think it's analyzed.
Right.
No. Chris. Chris proposed. or no, announced the information and presented the result to the group. His boss always
Jefe siempre.
recommended his work and never said positive. No.
Criticized.
Yes, criticized.
Criticó. Su jefe siempre criticó su trabajo y nunca dijo cosas positivas, ¿no?
Yes.
She
He
very calmly to the bad news.
reacted very calmly to the bad
Yeah.
news.
Yeah, right.
I convened the brand K.
Can you think is pressed? Like
Well, maybe. The
waiter.
waiter recommended the chocolate
Recommended.
cake. Recommended
Chocolate
chocolate.
cake.
The conductor appointed. What is appointed?
Avisó, indicó.
También puede ser como miró o divisó o determinó algo.
Algo así.
Sí. Porque
What do you-
proposed es proponer, ¿no? Y combinar. Entonces, the conductor appointed at the train.
What do you
Depart,
think?
what is depart?
Depart, partir.
So, propose. The thing is propose.
Proposed. Do you want to check out?
Yes.
Okay. Let's check it. Oh. Uh-oh. There are mistakes. Chris, it must be the conductor.
Announcer.
Yes, right, announced. Chris proposed the information. We appointed the ideas or something like that.
Yes, maybe.
Yeah, but it was the idea, okay? You don't have to commit the same mistakes. Okay. And what else do we have here? Oh, I think this is something. Ah, yeah, this activity is assigned, right? With you on your B, right? Are you working on it, Noelia and Betsy?
In the A2?
Yes, in the B.
Well, not yet.
You have to work with that. Okay. Let's continue with the next one. Most important is vocabulary and grammar in this case, and listening, of course, is important also. Right. Meanwhile, we can check. We will listen. What is about the B3? I think it's the same one that I already showed.
Nick, are you going to stop lying to me?
And how are you, Talia? Would you like to have a seat?
No, actually, I prefer to stand.
Okay, whatever. So what prompted this visit?
This, a deposit of $100,000 in your bank account just before the qualifying match.
So?
So that's exactly the amount of money they say you accepted for throwing that game.
It's also the exact amount of money I got for endorsing a new line of athletic shoes.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. They're going to be called Kicks. They're coming out next year. Kicks. They're cooler than your old shoes, more comfortable too, and they're less expensive than they look. Come and get your Kicks.
Great. Can I call your agent to confirm this?
No. My agent for commercial endorsements didn't coordinate this. We parted ways a few months ago.
No agent. What a surprise.
Okay, that's all for today. I don't know if you have some questions. Do you think it's okay, right? With we're gonna practice vocabulary probably, but grammar probably we will continue with some objects. No objects, sorry, with adjectives. Adjectives. We need to practice that. Some of the comparatives, and with that, I think it's gonna be easy. The tasks. So, any questions, maybe? No questions?
No, teacher. I don't have any questions.
Okay, Betsy, everything's okay? No questions?
No question, teacher.
Okay, I already sent the poll, so that's it for today, and I hope please start doing your homeworks. Otherwise, the time will be very short for you. Betsy and Noelia, don't forget about that, please. Start your work.
Okay, teacher, see you.
See you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
See you, teacher.
Bye. Have a nice day.